The sun is almost setting down. Gu Changa, while grabbing Monk head, said. That Connor Ray pattern, was it your doing? Monk replied, You actually colluded with the red-robed devil to kill us? Gu, while emitting with demonic energy, said in a cold voice, She is not something you can covet. Saying that, he walked towards her. Gu, while getting close, said, What do you want to say? She opened her eyes and with a weak voice said, I. Then suddenly woke up instantly and with a rush said, I'm going to kill you. Then using her skill she covered him and Ada shouted loudly, My lord. Then a dazzling light came out from the flower, which perplexed Ada. Then the flower disappeared. Gu, while holding her, said, After killing so many people, the hostility has almost dissipated. It should be suppressed for a while. She with a weak voice said, Master. Then her tears started flow and said, It hurts. Seeing this, Gu looked at her blankly. Then with a smile said, Be good, it won't hurt soon. While touching his face she said, Why? Did you throw honey in that place? Then hugging him tightly said, It's been so long, you haven't come to see me, and with a snob said with difficulty, I miss you so much. Honey is very obedient. Don't leave me alone. Gu thought to himself, I'm here to practice trumpet, right? Saying that, he left the scene. And some people came to investigate. Orange Robe Lady said, So heavy magical power. A boy who's flying said, How's it going? Did you find anything? She, while grabbing a cloth, said in a shock. The eminent monk of the quasi-emperor realm of Foshan has fallen? And reduced to ashes, another boy said, This is the fragment of my ancestor's magic weapon. Another girl cried out loud and said in a panic, My ancestor has also fallen. At the city, people are gossiping in an inn. Pink Robe Lady is saying, Did you get the message? The demon slaying conference is over. Bald Dude also chimed in, Has the demon in the demon burial abyss been dealt with? The dude who has a hair is replying, It is not clear. The monks who participated in this battle had a narrow escape from death. Except for those who gave up the battle early, no one survived. It is said that the rules of heaven and earth were broken at the place of battle, so that the major sects could not restore the true process of that battle. Pink Robe Lady is saying many people were missing in this battle. Rumor has it that even the young master of the Gu family was among them. He may have died. After all, I heard that the bodies of those Foshan masters who went to suppress the demons were missing, but their soul lamps were all extinguished. Su Chinga thought to himself, What? That's young Master Changa? If he really dies, it will be a huge loss to the upper world. Young Master Changa, Su Hui, while floating, said in nonchalant manner, You can rest assured, that guy is insidious and cunning, no one will kill him, his abnormal advancement speed must have reached the supreme level now. Su Chinga, while clutching the teacup, thought to himself, I just suddenly felt that this matter was a bit strange. But now that things have turned out like this, should we still go look for the red-robed demoness? Listening to her thought, she said, She is currently missing, so let's just ignore her for now. When I dropped the demon burial abyss, I received her kindness and obtained the forbidden magic power. I owe her a favor. I also want to say that if she is in danger this time, we will try to help her, and I always feel that the forbidden magic is missing something, and I have to ask her about it. Listening to her, she, while covering her face, said, In that case, I will go find my sister first and exchange our identities. The G family's affairs also need to be dealt with. Now we shift to next scene. Ships are floating on the sky heading somewhere. In the ship, a man with a crazy grin said, Gu Changa, I never thought you would have this day. But, if you died at the hands of the red-robed devil, I would inevitably feel a little regretful, while he was fantasizing. A dude interrupted his fantasizes by saying, Palace Master, I heard that the demon in the demon burial abyss has regained consciousness, so many people speculate that Gu Changa may still be alive, but was abducted by the demon. He, while glancing to the side, said, Kidnap? Use him to threaten those immortal old monsters of the Gu family? That's a possibility. He, while smiling wryly, said, Of course, this is just speculation. If Gu Changa is dead, then no one in the upper realm will be able to steal your limelight. He, while looking ahead and with a frown, said, You have the support of the Gu family, and you have accumulated resources to advance quickly, but so what? Can you be as fast as me? His name is Chu Hao, and he is in Supreme Realm. She said, Master, where are we going? Gu replied, This is a place I prepared for you to rest your soul. It's used to help you regain your sanity. She innocently said, Sanity is, what, can it be eaten? Gu Changa with a chuckle said, Yes, it's crunchy. She said, Master, don't leave me. He, while turning back to her, said, Okay, I'll go wait outside the temple. She gets up from the bath and tugged his cloth and said, Master, Master, are you going to abandon your disciple again? Don't go. All of a sudden Ada came and said, My lord, according to your instructions, I have collected all the life sources around this place. Seeing him, Gu wide his eye, then closed his eyes using a bell. Then passed him a bottle and said, That's not enough. Next, go to the battle sites in the 10 realms and 8 wastelands. There are many fallen monks there, and the source of life should be more abundant. Go and collect it for me. Ada, while receiving the bottle, said, what about those warring monks and creatures? Gu, while pushing her into the bathtub, said, any forces that have nothing to do with me and the Gu family can be killed. Ada replied, yes, my lord. She said, Master. Gu, while pouring water, said, what's wrong? Are you going to cook me again, like you did before? Once cooked, you can eat it. You mean building the foundation and tempering it? If they heard you talking like this, they would think I was a pervert. In a seashore. Green Robe Lady said, Brother Qingyang never gave in at the last moment. He died bravely, and he is worthy of the name of your clan's dragon blood god of war. You have to express your condolences and accept changes. He, while looking at the tattoo, said, I know, you don't have to worry. Green Robe Lady said, the man who killed Lin Wu's brother is said to have an unrivaled position on the other side and is the leader of that side. It is said that no one in the upper realm is qualified to be on par with him. I know that guy is strong. But in this world, there is no genius that I, Lin Wu, cannot catch up with. Gu, while putting her on his inner world, thought to himself, the red-clothed man's injury has been temporarily stabilized. Now that the upper world lacks immortal materials, I am afraid it will be difficult to truly heal her injuries. In her current state, it's easier to deal with when she's confused, but once she starts killing, it will be 100 times more difficult to suppress her. Now it seems that the only thing to do is to calm her spirit first, and then consider the rest. Then he went out and still ponder. According to the news from Ada, a group of people from the Supreme Cave Heaven are looking for something. If I'm not mistaken, it should be Chuao. Gu, while looking at the token, think. What he is looking for should be the opportunity that belongs to him, the Son of Destiny wanted. With unhappy face, thought to himself. Although my spatial talent can effectively avoid the suppression of the boundary sea, if I rush over at this speed, I'm afraid the food will be cold. If only there were a seamount. When he thought that, suddenly a sea monster came. And with an arrogant laugh said, human boy. It's your bad luck to run into me. Ha ha ha, I just like your expressions of fear. After some time, he has been beaten blue and white. Now with a flattering tone said, Master, can you see how fast I swim? Gu lightly hum. Master, it is said that further ahead is the battlefield where Venerable Lingulu fought against a great man from the upper world named Taishang Daning. Gu Chang'e, while smiling, thought, Chuao, you should be cold too. Over here they are rushing. Black Robe Man said, the rules here are becoming more and more unstable, and the void ahead should be. Green Robe Lady said, now the upper realm is invading again. After we obtain the inheritance of the Venerable, we must drive them out of the 10 realms and 8 wastelands. He, while looking ahead, stopped them by waving his hand and said in a low voice, slow down, there's someone ahead. Then takes cover behind the hill. Green Robe Lady said, they went in. Are they here to seek inheritance? Most likely they are from Taishang Dongtian. Brown Robe Man said, will they get there first? What should we do? Black Robe Man said, don't worry, there are several supreme beings in there, let them explore the way for us first. Green Robe Lady said, Lin Wu is right, we should be cautious. Then he noticed a movement and said in a startled manner, wait, there's another one coming. A sea beast in the supreme realm in the boundary monument sea. There's someone over his head. Pink Robe Lady said, this evil beast is so docile. Brown Robe Man said, that figure seems to have some eyes. Master, there seem to be some ants nearby, are you going to do anything about it? Gu said, you said it was an ant, so is there any need to care about it? Monster replied, the master is wise. Then Gu glanced at them and went in. Green Robe Lady said, that person is such a terrifying existence. I feel so suffocated just by looking at him from such a distance. Brown Robe Man said, I wonder if they are some old monsters from the upper world. He, while turning his head to side, said, Green Radish, stay calm. Contact the nearby elders for support. She replied, okay. That guy seems to have a close relationship with me. I have a bad feeling, let's go, we will follow along. Lord of the Palace this is. He with a grin replied, the legendary treasure that surpassed the imperial weapon. Then lip upward accumulate energy in his hand. While doing that he thought to himself, although the Taishang Tu was awakened by secret methods, this treasure has been ownerless for many years and it seems that it cannot be easily conquered. Then shoot it and say aloud, but I must get it today. As long as I have it, I won't have to rely on others anymore. Then gritting his teeth he said, so what if I have come from a small place? So what if I have no background? How can anyone stop me from reaching the top? Seeing this commotion, Brown Robe Man said, look! Someone is taking the treasure. Green Robe Lady said, is that the treasure of the powerful man who fought against the Venerable Lingulu? In front of the might of this world, I'm afraid even the imperial weapon would be much inferior. He asked her, how confident are you that you can snatch the green radish? She replied, unless we can find the mysterious core of Master Lingula before then, we won't have even a 10% chance of success. He said with gritted teeth. Watching this treasure fall into the hands of enemies, I can't watch it. Let's go, take a look, wait for an opportunity, and find a chance to grab it. Over here he released the pot. He is happily thinking soon this will be mine. But in that moment someone stopped it. And it was none other than Ada, and with that push he lost the momentum. Start to fall. He looked at him in astonishment. Their elders was shouting loudly. Lord of the palace. Who is that? How could he hide it from us? He came out from his trance. And shout loudly, kill him for me. And land on the ground, but rest of the elders rushed at Ada. At that moment the sea monster rushed at him from behind and said, I will eat you. Seeing that he said, are they all coming to hinder me? Saying that he prepared his feast and with an angry voice said, go to hell. Seeing this commotion, Green Robe Lady said, are they the people from the upper realm fighting among themselves? Isn't that tall man the one on the beast in front? Black Robe Man said no, although that is also dangerous, but the feeling is different. Shiwa looking up said there he is. He also noticed him. Guwa looking ahead thought I didn't expect it to be like this. Then glancing to the side said, it is not enough to rely on Chu Hao, a son of luck. Pink Robe Lady while covering her mouth with her hands said in a shock he's the one who came to kill brother Lin Qingyang and the others with his Dharma body. Green Robe Lady shouted aloud, what? Brown Robe Man also nodded and said with surprise, yes, it's him. The real person is here. Then suggested them, let's run. He broke into cold sweat and thought to himself, he was the one who killed my brother. Damn, can I win? Subscribe,
like,
comment,
share.